Hi you guys, it's Sinan Shar coming to you with another reading. Welcome back, or if you're new, welcome. If you're new to my channel. If this resonates with you, please push like and subscribe. That would be great. So today's reading is going to be about, is the DM just playing head games, stringing you along? We all know about the timeline lapsing and closing, and from what I understand, that's going to be happening around the 19th of September. And when that happens, whatever reality that you've manifested or that you're living in will be the reality that we stay in. So twin flames are kind of running out of time. If they're going to be together, they need to get it together. But is the DM on board or playing head games is the question here. I'll be using my vice versa deck as well as the Witch's Tarot. So I'm going to start with the Witch's Tarot, and then I'll use the vice versa to clarify if needed. Or I guess, depending on what my guides are telling me to do. Who knows what that looks like. Until we get started with the reading. So, the question is the DM just playing head games? Are they even taking this twin flame situation serious anymore? Where will we be at on the 19th of September? So I guess this is a good reading, we can say, from the 29th of August to the 19th of September 2019. So, is the DM playing head games? Are they taking this relationship serious? The King of Cups. Head games, or is he taking the relationship serious? Serious? Is the DM playing head games, or is he taking the relationship serious? No, it has to be more out for me than that. And Spirit, why don't you give me about 3 cards? 3 cards would be good. Is the DM playing head games? The Princess of Swords. 2 more cards would be good. Is the DM playing head games? Or are they even taking this relationship serious? The 10 of Wands in reverse. What's going on with the DM for the collective? This may not resonate with everybody, so take what you can and leave the rest. Or maybe check another one of my readings might resonate for you. Most of them are timeless. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. So far what we got here is we have the King of Cups, the Princess of Swords, the 10 of Wands in reverse, the 4 of Wands in reverse, and the 8 of Swords in reverse in the Witch's Tarot. And what I'm getting from this right now is that, yeah, he's taking the relationship serious. You know, the King of Cups, he's still coming with love. But there's opposition there. Because we're looking at the Princess of Swords, which doesn't necessarily match with the King of Cups. I'm not really getting a third party out of this, so I think that he's seeing you as not taking the relationship serious. Being as how the Princess of Swords is more embodies a younger or a less experienced divine feminine, I think that he's looking at you as in this opposition being kind of childish. Then we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. And the 10 of Wands is all about manifestations. It's about manifesting what it is that you want. Manifesting the home. You see the home, you paint the picture, you see the home. But in reverse, it's saying that the manifestation piece is just not, it's not coming together for you. And I think that he feels that way, that it's not coming together for you. He doesn't feel that it's not coming together for him, but feels that it's not coming together for you. Then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. And this card is really about taking your problems or your issues to higher power, to spirit, and being in reverse. It's almost feeling like you're not connecting right now. You're having a hard time connecting. And it's the Four of Wands. So we're having a hard time connecting with spirit. We're having a hard time connecting with our DMs. We're having a hard time connecting with ourselves. And we might even be having a hard time connecting in the home. And then we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. And you see, when it's right side up, it's in synchronicity. Each person is moving synchronized. There we go. But being in reverse, it's showing that that's not happening. That the two of you guys are not manifesting or vibing synchronicity right now. What's funny is that I told you I was going to use my vice versa cards, and the bottom, or I guess the top of the deck for that one is also the King of Cups. So that would say to me that, yes, he takes the relationship serious. He's not quite sure if you're taking the relationship serious. So I will use this deck here for the Divine Feminine. Is the Divine Feminine playing games? Is she playing head games, or is she taking the relationship serious? So Spirit, is the Divine Feminine playing head games? Is she taking this relationship serious? Divine Feminine, is she taking the relationship serious? Okay, well, I guess I'll take them all. Okay, so we have a match here. We have the Queen of Cups. She came out right here. She came out in reverse. If I could just get one more, please. So we do know that it's a twin flame reading, right? We found our match there. Can I get one more, please? There it is right there. Okay. And we got the Three of Wands. And I believe it fell in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. So like I said, we have our match here. We have our King of Cups and our Queen of Cups, but she came out in reverse. And coming out in reverse for her, oh, there he is right there, yeah. The two of them, there we go. So coming out in reverse, is I don't believe that she feels like she's being seen. You know, she sits in an emerald throne, just beautiful, with her feet in the water, and probably the most beautiful chalice that there is in the entire deck. But being in reversed, it's like she can't be seen, and nothing can penetrate that beautiful emerald throne of hers. So even though she can't be seen, is she making herself available to be seen? Because even if the Divine Masculine was trying to communicate with her, nothing can penetrate that. So we started out here. We got the Three of Wands in reverse, and that's like that's walking away. That's walking out and starting on a journey. There's only one wand in his hand though, and two are standing there, and in each I don't know if you can see it or not, but in each one there's like a little bird. So I'd say that would be the couple, the flame couple, and she's walking into a desert. She's ready to take a path of the unseen. But then we have the Five of Pentacles here, and that's really about not seeing how good she may have it. You know, when it's forward facing, you know, it's like the regular tarot, you know, where you're out in the cold. You know, you can't see what's good for you. But in here, it's like she's not out in the cold. She's actually in a warm space, but is really unable to see the good that's around her. So with her head down and not seeing, she's spending a lot of time trying to manifest. So we have the Star card. And, you know, she's really trying to balance out things in her spiritually and 3D and 5D, spiritually and in the 3D. And then we have the Ace of Wands, which, you know, that's to me is manifesting. That is getting what you want, getting what you need, and bringing stuff into fruition. And, you know, that's it's the end of, or it's the summer card. You know, it has growth on it. So, and there's having an eagle's eye view. So I think that she's probably spending a lot more time in the spiritual complexity of things and ready to take a journey, but I don't get the feeling that she's playing games. So with that being said, why don't we find it, because it doesn't look like he is either. He's just not seeing her as a queen. He's seeing her as a princess, like more kind of juvenile, I guess. Like I don't, that's the feeling that I'm getting. Like he's seeing her as like he has to take care of her. He has to like make sure that everything's done for her. But at the same time, with her back turned, there's nothing getting done. She's not seeing it the same way. She's not seeing it the same way at all. So what's the let's see, turn that around. What's the energy of the relationship right now, please? Can I please get the energy of the relationship? Oh, we got a flipper. Energy of the relationship, please. Ooh, there we go. Those kind of jumped out at us, didn't they? Let's see. I think they went all the way underneath the table. I have to kind of really get down in there. What do we got here? Oh, well. Okay. So we got the Wheel of Fortune. And that right there tells me that really the wheel can go either way right now. Round and round that wheel goes. Nobody, where it stops, nobody knows. You know, it can go either way. Then we have the Four of Swords. And this right here is around like trying to put things together. Trying to make things make sense in this relationship. But then the most interesting thing is we got two princes. We got the Prince of Pentacles and the Prince of Cups. And so we also have the Princess here. Remember we were talking about that earlier. And so even though I'm still not feeling third party though, like it could almost indicate like a third party, whether it be a male on the divine feminine side or a female on the divine feminine side. But if this was third party, it's past energies. It's past energies, but it's holding up stuff like right now. I think that the divine masculine is feeling a little bit threatened, thinking that the divine masculine might have competition with somebody coming to the divine feminine and providing and offering love. And so he's not offering his love. He's not offering anything to her, which is leaving her feeling left out in the cold. She can't be seen right now. This Princess of Swords, you know, if there is a third party on the divine masculine side, It's nobody that the Divine Feminine is aware of. It's a random. But could cause a fight. Could cause problems. So the Divine Masculine is really keeping that to himself. And that also might be why we have the Five of Pentacles here. You know, I wanted some clarification on that. I'm just going to go ahead and get some clarification on these three, the two princes and a princess. Can I get some clarification on who these other people are, please? Talking about the energy of the relationship. Who are these other three people? Because it's obvious that the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups are a couple. So who are these other three? Who are these younger folks here? Can you please get some clarification? That one really wanted to come out. Is this a third-party situation? Is this a third-party situation that's happening right here? Okay, so, you know, we got the Three of Swords reversed. That's broken heart in most decks, but not in the Witch's Tarot. In the Witch's Tarot, that's broken choices. See how she's trying to walk through down a path that's kind of dark and ominous on the other side. And that came in reversed. Then we have the Six of Wands. And again, manifestation. And again, it's a woman by herself trying to get things done. And then we had the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So it's not holding on to like it does in most decks. This one here is more, again, about, to me, it's twin flame. You see, it's starting out young, like they've known each other forever since they were young, but it came in the reverse. So it's almost feeling to me like these, if it is a third party, this is out of straight manifestation. This is not knowing the path that you're on, not knowing which way you're going, not getting any answers, or not feeling like you're getting any answers, so you're manifesting answers. So really, if that's the case, if the Divine Feminine are manifesting answers out of nowhere because she doesn't feel like she's getting the guidance that she needs, not being connected, like not feeling like she's connected to spirit, you know, not feeling like they're in synchronicity together, feeling like she's not being seen, not seeing the good around her. If she's doing that, then it's time to reevaluate how you're perceiving things so that manifestation can happen. Because remember, we got the Wheel of Fortune here. And with the Wheel of Fortune, that, I mean, it can go any way. And we also have the Three of Wands here going on a journey. So you can literally go on a journey, because we got both the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, and we got the King of Cups twice, you know, so that's saying definitely that he's taking things seriously. So we have all of this together, and so there is still a chance for them to make it, to bring it on in to fruition by the 19th. We have the Ace of Wands, and you know that's straight up. So it's still there. So yeah, it's still there. We have the Wish card here, you know, and balance and justice. And I think that if we can just get this Eight of Swords flipped around and into more of a synchronicity situation, then we can bring in, you know, we can manifest that happy home. It can still happen. So yeah, I don't think that the Divine Masculine is playing games, and I don't really think that the Divine Feminine is playing games either. We're just having a hard time coming into synchronicity with each other. So why don't we ask, what is it that needs to happen? Like, what needs to happen for these two to be able to come into synchronicity? Do like 3 or 4 shuffles on this real quick. So what needs to happen for it to come into synchronicity, for them to be able to get it together? What needs to happen here? Because, yeah, okay, so there's that. What needs to happen? Oh, there's that. All right. Oh, got a flipper too. Got that one there. One more. What needs to happen? Can I get one more, please? Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. So, the first thing that we got was the Seven of Cups. And this was like, it's making the choice. It's time to make the choice. But you see, and if it was in the reverse side, this person's making a choice with no help. The universe is there, supporting you in the choices that you make. You can have it all, but you have to choose that path in order to do that. Start cutting out the things in your life. The Ace of Swords here. Cut out the things in your life that you don't need, the things that are not serving you, the peoples, the places, the things, the addictions, the third parties or whatever parties. Make this a priority. Cut out what you don't need. Take that sword and go on that path. You see, clear path, clear path. If it was in reverse, there's nothing but rocky mountains. Right here, it's a clear path, and you have divine guidance. So you just have to make that choice. What's holding me back from making that choice? Self-imprisonment. Self-imprisonment. You know, that's the Nine of Swords. And so, in the traditional tarot, the Nine of Swords, you know, is about contemplation. Well, this is self-imprisonment. You know, this is like not being able to see past the swords, and the swords are not even there. Look at they're floating in the air. They're like really not even there. It's all self-made. On the other side there's a window right there. You don't have to be sitting in a prison. This isn't a coffin type situation, you know. But you see here, there's that person that's standing in the shadows there. And so I think that what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read out of the book exactly the Nine of Swords in reverse. Let's see here. Okay, so when you get this side in a reading, the dark night of the soul is coming to an end. It may be that someone else pulls you from the fearful place, or you may be able to get enough distance from a situation to separate fear from reality. Or I don't have my glasses. You may be able to get enough distance from the situation to separate fear from reality. Either way, you can expect to make a breakthrough. It will only bring brighter things on from here. So yeah, setting yourself free from that self-imprisonment, you know, and that's great too. If you're getting through the dark night of the soul. I mean, the dark night of the soul sucks, you know, and for that to be able to come to an end, I mean, it sucks. It's painful stuff, but it's necessary. The dark night of the soul is necessary to be able to like kind of swish everything down to the bottom and build it back up. But it's not coming to you with a tower, at least, so that's good stuff too. The next card that we had gotten around that, because I'd gotten 4 of them, yeah. We have the Page of Cups in reverse, and we know that pages bring, they bring news, and this is the Page of Cups bringing news, but it is in reverse. Yeah, it's forward there. It is in reverse, so you know he's bringing news. He's bringing news of love. It is the cups, but it's going to take a little bit of time. See the turtle there behind him? It's just going to take a little bit of time. So it's not going to happen today, but you will get news. You will get clarity. The both divine masculine and the feminine will get clarity around this. And then what did we have? Oh, we also had the, okay, so remember we were talking earlier about the the Prince of Cups and the Prince of Pentacles. I think that pretty much says the same thing as well as this one card. You know, it's princes or knights are action going forward. Like they're the ones who brings action through. And so we know that that with the Prince of Cups, that you know he's going to bring action towards you with love, you know, with cups. But being as how it's the Pentacles, it's going to be slow moving, because you know Pentacles are kind of like the slowest thing going in the tarot right now. So yeah, so it looks to me like no, nobody's playing games here. We're just having a hard time getting into synchronicity, because there's choices that need to be made, some things that need to get cut out, and freeing yourself from the imprisonment, you know, and right there, that you have your shadow self there, you know. Face your shadow self. Face your shit, basically, both of you guys. And it probably feels gamey to both of you guys, because both of you guys are busy trying to not make any decisions. It's like you're waiting for the other person to make decisions. So just take the bull by the horns and make the choice. And whatever choice you make, the other one will follow. So if you're the divine masculine listening to this, make the damn choice. If you're the divine feminine watching this, make the choice. And remember how I said with the Dark Night of the Soul, at least it wasn't the Tower moment? The top of the card? Boom. There it is, right there, the Tower. But I don't really get the feeling that that has anything to do so much with this spread, but maybe an alternative. The alternative to not making the choice is going to be, it's going to be bad for both of you guys. You know, it'll be a lot of pain, a lot of emotional pain for a lot of years, if you guys decide to not come together and work this out. And we have the prince and the princesses, like kind of like that juvenile or that kind of childish kind of feeling around things. You both are being stubborn. You have to give in. You have to give in. And you have until the 19th of September to get this done. So hopefully this made sense to you. If it resonated with you, please push like, share, subscribe. You know, I'd like to grow my channel. And yeah, I hope that this resonated with you. You guys are able to get your shit together. So with that being said, may unconditional love and ascension be with you. Have a great day.